Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra Land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. Ozi anyị wetara unu tata si n'aka otu nwanne anyị nwoke, a Biafra activist. Dịka o si dere anyị ozi a n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dere sị: breaking news, Commander Gentle and trending news of his capture by Zoo Army. Nya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa tata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esi nya bụ ozi, gbaa mbọ gwa anyị iche ma mekwa ka ozi alụta ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwa gere ya ka ọha n'uju.
All over the social media since yesterday. Has it that the terrorist army of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has captured or arrested the BLA commander in Okigwe, Commander Gentle, the Yahoo? Oh my goodness. So I'm going to play among all the news, among all the videos and news that have engulfed the social media since yesterday till this very moment. I'm going to play you a certain video from TVC, from a man called Deji. So after playing that video, I'm going to analyze. I'm not just going to analyze the video, but I will tell you what you need to know. Because a lot of things have gone down the drain. So I'm going to open your eyes this very moment from that very particular trending video that is going on, or should I say that is trending all over the places concerning the BLA commander, Okigwe Command, Commander Gentle. And before the closing part of this very news, I'm going to show you something, what you need to know about a particular platform on YouTube. And as matter of urgency, you must remove yourself from that platform. If you have any attachment to that very platform, you must remove yourself from that very platform. Because after intelligence gathering, it is shocking that the owner of that platform is actually working with P2B. That what they want to do is to use Biafra Matters and Mazi Simon and Joko to gather population, gather, followership, so that in 2027, bam, Feyilizia Aworofa will be those P2B's campaign for Nigeria presidency. So I'm going to show you that very platform at the very end of this very news. I want you to stay tuned. No matter how many minutes we are going to spend recording this very news, I want you to stay till the very end of it, because every single thing that I'm going to say here is very, very, very important, and you are going to make use of them one by one. So without further ado, let us first of all watch this very video from, of course, from the Zoo Gota media platform known as TVC. And after watching the video, we will briefly analyze it, and then I'll tell you all you must know concerning all this propaganda that has been spreading on the social media.
All right, just before we go into the conversation, Biko, I heard reports that Nigerian army has captured notorious ESN and IPOP commander Gentle the Yahoo. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, before the program, I was receiving calls from viewers, from friends, from even some Nigerians outside of our country, and they wanted to know the true situation. You know, since he summarily executed some youths who were part of his gang, many people had been worried that why should we have this kind of individual on the loose, taking lives and generally doing whatever pleased him. So, and we challenge the security agencies to deal with the matter.
Yes.
So, in the past, efforts have been made to capture him and bring him to justice. But this time around, the Nigerian army 34 Division, 34 Brigade under 82 Division, and then the 34 Brigade is based in Owerri.
Okay.
So they stormed his the community, that is Aku Ihube. It's a village in Okigwe local government that shares boundary with Imo and Abia. It shares boundary with Abia and Anambra. And they went on foot. The soldiers trekked for close to 4 hours. They didn't want to use armored vehicles like they did in the past. It was more like a commando nation. And they had his house surrounded. Then the strike team went in. Gentle's boys were firing from the ceiling. When our troops returned fire, open fire, and when they saw that the guys who were firing from the roof were not going to come down, those on the outer cordon continued to fire. The army had no choice but to set the building ablaze.
Good. Now, oh my goodness me. This criminal called, is he Deji or Jide? Jide? Yes, I think I made a mistake for calling him Deji in the first place. Jide of TVC News. Look at his face. Look at how evil this man looks. This man is facing the whole country on a national television, so-called national or mainstream media, lying to his teeth that they set his house ablaze. And this news was recorded or released yesterday, being 16th of September 2025. It is on record that 2 years ago, we all know this, Ebubago in Okigwe, led by Okiso Fire and Uchenna Okeke, led the Janjaweed terrorist army to the country home of Commander Gentle. They set the house ablaze, and every single thing in that very house, or should I say in that very compound, including the bricks, burnt to ashes. It is also on record that in the process, they unalived the mother of Commander Gentle. They kidnapped his wife and his children and took them to Obinze, to 34 Division, Obinze. They took them to Obinze, and since then till today, as I'm talking to you, Gentle does not know the whereabouts of his direct family, his wife and children. You all heard him sometime in the past, many months ago, when he came out to lament. Remember, they unalived his brother, but it was not in the same operation. They unalived his brother recently. But his country home, his father's home, his home was set ablaze since 2 years ago. And nobody has stepped foot in that very compound till today. Nobody is living in that compound till today. Everybody knows who Gentle is in Ihuba Okigwe. Everybody knows where Gentle comes from. Everybody is aware that Gentle the Yahoo family house has been set ablaze many years ago, long ago, not today. You understand? And these people are here lying to the entire world that the Janjaweed stormed his home yesterday and set it ablaze, and unalive 5 of his men, including his deputy. And then at the same time, unalive 2 women and captured Gentle. You see, I wonder people who are listening to these fools. I wonder the people who are paying attention to the rubbish that these cowards, these criminals are spewing on the national television. I wonder the kind of life and the information that the so-called Nigerians have while listening to these criminals. You see, it beats my imagination how these people will sit down, concoct stories, write trash, and they will come on a national television to read it, knowing fully well that millions of people will listen to that and watch it. So what do you gain by misleading the people? I am asking Jide. I'm Jide. I don't know your own Jide. Is it Jide Kosoko or Jide who? What do you gain? Look at your face. Look at the way you look. Look at you have no life. Jide Kosoko or Jide whatever. Sorry, Jide Kosoko is a movie actor. Sorry to use that name. I believe Jide Kosoko is a noble man, unlike this criminal. So Jide whoever. Are you not supposed to be talking about the terrorism that is going on in Ekiti State? A community has been sacked in Ekiti. We were talking about what is happening in Kwara State, where Yorubas have been sacked in Kwara. Now, currently, they have migrated from Kwara, not migration, some part of the terror gang have moved from Kwara, while the larger number of them are still in Kwara. Some group from that same gang, terror gang, moved from Kwara to Ekiti State, and now they are currently terrorizing Ekiti, sacking communities in Ekiti State. Are you paying attention? But you cannot hear these things on the so-called national television. They are busy talking about Gento Diahu, Simon Epa, Biafra, Mazin Namdekano. This is their problem. Now, let me remind Jide, because I'm not going to continue playing your rubbish. Let me remind Jide what he should be talking about at this very point in time. Pay attention. Now, where is that criminal called Jide? Jide, shameless idiot like you. Is this not what you should be talking about right now? Look at the publication from Sahara Reporters that Katsina community holds peace meeting with wanted bandit kingpin Ado Alero and other armed herdsmen. That community holds peace meeting with wanted bandit kingpin Ado Alero. Tell me, Ado Alero, are you not aware of the atrocities of Ado Alero? Are you not aware of the atrocities of Ado Alero? What is he fighting for? Ado Alero is fighting for what? This is the picture. I'm not going to read in details because this is not the main news. I am reminding Jide what he should be talking about. Look at them brandishing AK-47 assault rifles. Look, these are the pictures. These are the pictures. And this is recent. This is just day before yesterday, on the 15th. So Jide, a very...
Ngwano, dalo nineno, umunnem, likun sinesera ni bo media. Gini kunu wali ikuna kawa nkunu. Basta maka yunno ni lwakuko, n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Gwa ya ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere. Ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịa nụ.